Hi, my name is Jonah Spiegal. I'm a junior and this is my first year in Life Design Lab. I've always had a passion for rockets. I'm fascinated with space and occasionally watch YouTube videos narrated by Neil deGrasse Tyson, a famous astrophysicist specifically about astronomy, space exploration, and cosmic phenomena. I hope to work at NASA someday. I took an aerospace engineering class in my sophomore year to learn more about these topics. From this class, I discovered the Colonial Rocketry Club. In this club, I was given the opportunity to make and fly my own model rockets. These were not like the rockets that just flew to the moon, but it was a starting point. After flying my first rocket, I quickly learned that it doesn't just go up because you want it to. It goes up because of 1,000 tiny decisions. This year, my goal wasn't to just fly these small model rockets, but to step up my game and join a national competition known as TARC, the Team American Rocketry Challenge. Initially, I saw TARC as an activity that will fulfill my passion for rockets and space. However, when meeting in, I realized it was more than that. It was an opportunity for me to learn how to work together with a team, which could prepare me for the future. The Team American Rocketry Challenge isn't just about going high, it's about extreme precision. We were tasked with hitting a specific altitude to the foot and a specific flight duration to the second, all while protecting a delicate raw egg. If that egg cracked, we were disqualified. All of the mismeasurements suddenly weren't just errors anymore. They were potential causes of disasters. In the beginning, everything went smoothly. Our team worked together, sharing ideas on how to design the rocket, carefully choosing the right materials, assembling the bodies and engine. We were all confident, especially myself, that a rocket was going to be successful and able to launch without cracking the egg. However, when the moment finally came to launch, things didn't go as planned. Instead of soaring into the sky, it took off but did not meet the height requirement needed to win the competition. The rocket came crashing down. It was so disappointing. After all the time and effort I put into it, watching it fail in seconds was incredibly frustrating. At first, I was not sure what went wrong. Some of my teammates thought it was just bad luck. Others, including myself, suspected it was a flaw in the design. I was convinced that attaching a screw to the inside of the rocket and adding nuts to it was the only way to hit the target weight. I'd seen it in a video and in my head, and I was already moving on to the next task, but one of my teammates disagreed. He argued that there was a much simpler method. I got defensive, and we went back and forth in an argument. For a second, the room got quiet. The stubborn version of me wanted to just push my way through. I believed I had the superior idea, but I remembered why I was here, why I was on a team. We decided to run a trial and error simulation. It turned out he was right. One of the reasons our launch failed was because we had too much weight preventing the rocket from reaching maximum height. We took this knowledge, kept readjusting our design, and paid closer attention to details. Unfortunately, we still could not get the correct height and were disqualified from this competition. From this experience, I learned several important lessons. This rocketry challenge was hard work. My goal was clear. A successful launch was dependent on teamwork. It took hours of building, testing, failing, adjusting, and never giving up. I learned that listening to my friends' ideas, communicating, and throwing out old conceptions builds a team. Many minds are better than one. Working alone limits your abilities, but as a team, others can come up with ideas that I might have missed or never considered. It was important that I was honest with my teammates and offered ideas politely and respectfully. We all trusted each other and all wanted the same outcome. That argument that I had with my teammate did not break the team, it built it. It taught me that being right isn't the goal, getting the rocket in the air is. We took his idea, combined it with a design for the attachment point, and created a system that worked better. Just unfortunately not good enough to win. Looking back, I realized that the rocket wasn't the only thing that needed a fix. My work ethic did too. During my time in the life design classroom, I did not use my time effectively. I procrastinated and did everything but work on my project. Every now and then, I would research materials and watch videos of past TARS launches, but they did not improve my situation. If I worked more in class, maybe the outcome of my project would have been better. I was persistent and learned that errors are a critical part of trial and error. I learned from my mistakes, made corrections, and continued on the same path or slightly deviated path. In order to achieve success in life, I have to try different things until I find my own passion. I no longer see errors as a failure, but as a path to achieving my goal. Another thing I learned was that feedback is great advice. I used to take it personally and get offended if a friend or teacher criticized my work. Working together on this team gave me a tool I didn't know I needed. When the rocket failed to achieve the right height, according to the rules of the challenge, I used feedback from my teachers and peers to correct my mistakes. Instead of getting frustrated and giving up, I went back to my team to discuss what went wrong. I reflected on past mistakes and was confident our team could get it right. I learned that the fastest way to succeed is to surround yourself with people who are willing to tell you where your blind spots are. I realized that Life Design Lab wasn't just about building a model rocket, but it was about building my life. I'm a designer and a builder, but I look for others' advice and recommendations. I will never lose my curiosity and imagination. I'm not afraid to fail or try new things, and there is no limit to my abilities. Just like a rocket, the sky isn't the limit, it's only the beginning.